is not the bill where we are here today, and is not the bill where we will be when we get to these final hearings. The bill is evolving. We are writing this bill as we go along based upon input from the community. At this point, the bill will remain within the zoning code. It will not be taken out. So if you wanted to testify about whether to keep it in the zoning code or not, the bill will stay in the zoning code. We are looking at classifications of licenses, primarily right now in terms of fee structure, not necessarily in terms of the type of license that would be issued. We are looking at various methods for hearing, various methods of appeal. But let me make a couple things very clear before we go to the sponsor of the bill, and that is, this is an effort to expand live entertainment in the city of Baltimore and not do away with live entertainment. Today, live entertainment is only allowed in certain zoning codes, B3, B4, B5, and the M codes. It's very limiting because you'll see I represent Southeast Baltimore, from Little Italy to Dundalk. I have more liquor licenses, more bars, more restaurants in my district than any other council member has. We've had a number of conflicts in our district with regard to people who want live entertainment. The problem is, in virtually all those cases, that they do not have the proper zoning to have live entertainment. They're in a B2 zone or a B1 zone, and therefore they can't have it, unless they are grandfathered in under some other provisions. Now, what this bill would do is expand the zoning categories in which live entertainment could occur, so that we would have a broader number of locations across the city where we could have live entertainment. It would also create some other categories, which the President is going to talk about. But if you came thinking that we are trying to limit live entertainment in the city of Baltimore, what we're really trying to do is expand the opportunities for live entertainment. So at this point, I'm going to turn it over to the President of the City Council, the President sponsor of the bill, and then we'll start hearing from those who have signed in to testify.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. And I first want to thank each and every one of you for coming out this evening. The only way that we will have a piece of legislation that actually reflects the needs of the community, that's all of the community, and that achieves its stated goals is with input. We've been having, my office has been sponsoring work sessions and community conversations for about, how long have the meetings been going on? Since, I would, since, 6 months. Yeah, at least 6 months. Once the task force made the recommendations to move forward with the legislation in this form, we've been having conversations with stakeholders, really productive conversations, and I'm sure this will be as well. From those conversations, we've gotten really good feedback and have started to work on amendments to address some of the concerns that have been raised up to this point. So we are working on several amendments to address issues such as grandfathering in existing establishments. As the chair said, keeping live entertainment in zoning, but expanding the areas, the zones in which live entertainment would be allowed. Reconstituting the makeup of the live entertainment licensing board to take into effect some constructive suggestions that have been made throughout these community meetings, as well as examining the number of complaints needed for a protest and the proximity of those who are able to lodge a complaint. As well, we're looking at redefining the morality clauses and the criminal background procedures, and working on making sure that the fees that we establish are not burdensome on business. I've been working on trying to expand live entertainment off and on since 1997. And I've run, in each of my efforts, run into different obstacles. The one thing that I was unable to overcome is the reality, which is in order to expand where we allow live entertainment, in order to balance that, there has to be a way for increased confidence from the community that the expansion of live entertainment won't negatively impact communities. So the bill as it was introduced was our best efforts of attempting that balancing act, but it's not a complete product. The end product will be as a result of the work that, some of the work that we do here this evening. I want to just introduce the people on my staff that are working on this. Andrew Smullian, my legislative director, is here. Some of you have probably already had conversations with him about some of your concerns about the legislation, as well as my deputy chief of staff, Calliope Parthimos. I also have my outreach workers here, Catalina Rodriguez and Brandon Scott, as well as Babala Lima, who works in the business side of my office. So these are the people, as well as myself, you can outreach to express your concerns. As the chair said, this is one of many meetings, but this will go until 8:30. And even though all of you haven't signed up to testify, I don't know if everyone who is here to testify will have an opportunity today. But we do have several other community meetings where you can be heard, as well as opportunities to make comments online based on the work that we're doing on the legislation. What we've been trying to do is keep current the amendments that we're working on. We have them online, and are they in different colors?
They are, yeah, they are, and
Right.
we'll have the most recent ones up. The ones that are our work session should be up on Friday.
Right, so coming this Friday, we should have, we had a work session yesterday, and some amendments came out of that work session, so they'll be up by Friday. So again, I want to thank you. I look forward to getting your input. Am I forgetting something? Right. If you look at the website today, it's not a complete picture of the amendments that we're working on. It is a work in progress. That's why we're hoping to update it on Friday, and that's just from the work that we did on Monday.